Today, we are putting the everything in Stanky Reviews Everything and doing something a little fun. Today, in honor of hitting 100 subscribers, I am going to be reviewing your comments. But before that, today's video was sponsored by me. And the fact that 99.1% of everyone watching these videos are not subscribed. And let me tell you, that's the wrong majority to be a part of. Join the 1% people, it's much better on this side. I'm going to go through some of my current videos and pick out some of the best and worst comments to review. Okay, now let's just jump into it. Starting off with the real problem with She-Hulk. My first YouTube video. Feeling all nostalgic for a video that was made a whole 2 months ago. Wow, look at how far we've come. She-Hulk ain't that bad? What? The show really paints every single male character as horrible people except... okay, I'm sorry. As horrible people except one who's named after a breed of dog. It really, and shout out to them for spelling literally wrong twice, but spelling it the exact same way, plays out being catcalled being equal to a man losing his wife and attempting to commit die. Like, how is this show in any way good? One thing I've learned while doing these videos is that some people don't actually watch the video you've made, but still choose to comment on it, which is very bold to me. I know people like to share their opinions, and I very much welcome that. You are super free to disagree with any point I make in any video. Just maybe hear my point first. Anyway, this comment gets a 3 out of 10 stanks. It was very funny to read, but also very clear that they just saw the first 30 seconds of the video, then gave up. Beard Up, Beard Down says, "This is fine," the dog says, sitting on a chair in the middle of a room that's on fire. 4 out of 10 stinks. Solid meme use, but once again, another comment of someone who really just wants to say I'm wrong without offering much to the conversation. And now let's go on to why Ms. Marvel is the MCU's worst show. Now, I was trying to be divisive with this video. I figured it would bring in some clicks, but it seems like the only division I was able to cause was people being upset that I disliked this show more than She-Hulk. Beard Up, Beard Down even came back just to say, bold statement to make while She-Hulk is on. Once again, not watching the video, but still wanting to add in. 1 out of 10 stinks. But more interesting than that was Panador's comment, who said, "Ms. Marvel started okay, went downhill really fast halfway though, but it's still way better than that dumpster fire of She-Hulk. Holy moly, She-Hulk is bad." And yeah, it's a simple comment, but the basis for what a comment should be. Offer up a thought that came from the video, then throw your idea in, whether it be supporting or disagreeing. 6 out of 10 stinks. But when you make a video calling something that is pretty objectively bad, you won't really get a lot of pushback. But there are fans of everything, and Elena Umar shared her thoughts in a pretty cool way. I had a whole conversation with her about why she liked the show. It didn't change my opinions on the garb that is Ms. Marvel, but it did help me realize how much I enjoy good interaction stemming from these videos. 9 out of 10 stinks. But now let's go to Black Adam is better than I expected. And honestly, the YouTube comments here were pretty chill. But I posted a clip from this video to TikTok that barely hit the algorithm over there. But let's just say I very quickly learned DC fans love their DC movies and will not be told otherwise. The biggest L. Tell me you're an MCU stan without telling me you're an MCU stan. Bro, what? Nah, just say you a hater, bro. Tripping hard. Bro cannot get up. But it was this guy, Jew, who gave me his DCEU ratings that rocked my world so bad, I have to talk about it. Man of Steel, 8 out of 10. Batman vs. Superman, 8.5 out of 10. Suicide Squad, 5 out of 10. Wonder Woman, 8 out of 10. Justice League, -1,000 out of 10. Aquaman, 7 out of 10. Shazam, 7 out of 10. Didn't watch Birds of Prey. Wonder Woman 1984, 3 out of 10. That's a little high, honestly. Zack Snyder's Justice League, 1,000 out of 10. The Suicide Squad, 9 out of 10. The ratings here are so insane. I don't even know how someone could have these opinions. Like, what makes the regular Justice League so bad that it's a -1,000 out of 10, but Zack Snyder's Justice League so good that it's an 1,000 out of 10? This comment hurt my brain. 2 out of 10 stinks. Because I'm jealous of the kind of joy you must hold in your life to find such pleasure out of these movies. And finally, that brings us to last week's video. Black Panther 2. The MCU needed this movie. And I must say, I'm shocked by the amount of people who didn't like this movie. But not only that they didn't like it, they despised it. And this video easily brought on some of the boldest hot takes I've received to date. and it shocked me. I had 10 out of 10 comments like this one from Catherine Hubbard, who said, "Great review. A few big YouTuber movie reviewers are calling it a failure or a hot mess. I simply don't understand their response. Many others reacted positively, much as you do, though each one emphasized different points. I really admire the decisions made by Coogler and the responses of the actors. It was an interesting idea to have Namor associated with the old Central American civilization rather than the usual Atlantis, which would clash with the Aquaman universe, with or without legal issues, and lacks deep history, culture, and style. I suspect the new Iron Man-like character was not Coogler's idea, but something the studio ordered him to add in order to build up another new series." And comments like this one are the ones that really inspire me, because it means that someone saw my thumbnail, my title, clicked my video, and watched 7 minutes of some random guy talking about things he enjoyed, and then took time out of their life to craft their own ideas and give them back to me. Which is honestly just a mind-blowing thing to think about. And then on the opposite end of that spectrum is people like David Gutnick and Gutters, who I think don't know that a review is just someone's opinions on a project, and that based on life experiences, prior biases, and just personal preference will not be the same as everyone else's, but instead just come in hot and blazing with, "Did we see different movies? Maybe I saw an alternate universe version. The movie was awful. There were some good parts, but it was just awful. 3 out of 10. Or Gutters, who says, "Wow, how can a review be so wrong? This is one of the worst Marvel films of all time. Are you sure you have seen it? It's terrible." And these comments are funny to me, because there are people who disagree with me in these videos, state that, and then move on. But for some reason, for some people, they just take these reviews to heart. And I know it's the internet and it's to be expected, but I just started swimming in this pool, so seeing people like Meme Brain, who I honestly can't tell if they're baiting me or not, with saying stuff like, "He was probably paid by the mouse to shill it," or "He just doesn't think when watching movies." Because yes, my 123 subscriber channel is in the pocketbooks of Disney, because if I don't say that their projects are good, even though I have 2 videos already calling them bad, well, without my endorsement, Disney will die. But the worst comment I have ever received truly blew my mind. And it comes from Sonic Edge Productions, who says, "Black Panther movie with no Black Panther? WTF, dumpster fire of a movie." And this confused me, because there is a Black Panther in this movie. So I asked them, did they watch the movie? And this response, I couldn't believe. They said, "At Stanky Reviews Everything, I tried. It's really long, dragged out and boring. I watched some other reviews that got through the whole plot. Most reviews are not liking it. I was surprised to see yours. Inhumans and Captain Marvel were the same way. Couldn't sit through it. I made it about an hour into this one and skimmed through looking for something interesting. Rue bad. I liked the first movie." Meaning, they paid money to watch the movie opening weekend, left in the middle of it, then immediately went home and instead watched recap videos of the movie, formed their opinions of the movie on that, then started dropping comments based on those opinions. And I have seen people not watch the video and share their ideas. But to not even have seen the topic that the video was on, then proceed to talk about it, is just next level boldness. And for that, this comment gets 1,000 out of 10 stanks, because it's the Zack Snyder version of the comment. And now for the best comment I have received thus far. Easily a 1 billion out of 10 stanks, and honestly the reason I keep wanting to make these videos. Shout out to William Pearson, who said, "Subscribed." What a legend. Everyone should be commenting just like him. But on a serious note, thank you all so much for watching these videos. It means a ton to me to break 100 subs in less than 2 months. That's crazy to me. And I know that that's a laughable number to most, but to me, the fact that a room full of diverse people have decided that my little reviews are worth enough of their time that they would consider coming back to see them again, that means a ton. So stick around, because I got a lot of videos planned, and if you like this kind of video, let me know in the comments down below, or by dropping a like. You might get featured in the next one if we do it again. I will catch y'all in the next one. Thank you, and deuces.